Greetings, loyal minions. Welcome back to the SciShow, the #1 ranked YouTube channel for people who are going on holiday next week. Go, that's me! Yay! But if that's you as well, I appreciate you. No talking about the defense this week. I posted a video on that. If you haven't looked at that, go check it out. My defense has done quite well. Straight into the attacks, we've got a purple stack here against Toon Viv. They are going to be a little bit slow with Toon Viv and Odile up front, but they do have the big hitters there in the Toons with Obakan and Magni. So taking Deadboot and Ramona to get those quick hits in, they're both very fast, so they charge in 6 tiles. Ramona's got those fiends, so she can stop the healing of Viv and Odile having the impact. We've got Deadboot for Wither, Smart Tongue for Wither, Gastil there for his huge attack boost and increased damage. Hoping that once I get him off, I can then get Deadboot and Ramona firing again, and Phonexa for another attack boost and some critical damage, just so trying to make sure my tiles are taking out Viv, if nothing else. And yeah, just using slightly different teams. I've probably never ever mixed these sorts of heroes before. I don't use Phonexa all that often in War anymore, but just trying to show you some variety. Let's pick them off one by one. Little bit of a yellow stack here against Darkfeather, but we've got Fungustine for obviously Grimsteel and Darkfeather, so there's 2 goblins there adding that growth that Fungustine can then allow my team to steal. We have Starwalker being a Equaliser War to throw his defense down ailment and then get the damage upon removal. Leonidas, he does a big hit against purple, so just in case I needed a bit of firepower to take down Darkfeather. And we also have the Mega Minions for Shimmerscale and Frank, with Shimmerscales adding the bleed damage, so just to keep that damage happening over time. A little bit of a waste taking Frank and Shimmer Scale together, although they do pair well because of Frank's bigger hit with a Mega Minion. However, it means that I'm only protecting against Wither once between the two of them instead of doing it in two different battles, and there were no Withers on the enemy team, but I just wanted those Mega Minions. Also notice the two non-limit broken heroes. They were going to be a little bit slow with Slow Grimsteel and Dark Feather, who's passive up front. I think the green thing is also slow as well. So again, just trying to show that you can mix in those heroes that aren't fully limit broken, etc., to be part of successful teams. The reason I held off on firing Leonidas here was because Fungustine's buff was up, so I was hoping to steal some growth from the enemy team before using his special. And I knew I wasn't going to set them off. Well, had a pretty good chance of not setting them off. Another yellow stack against a costume Jiao-Chan. I've been killing her quite often recently, always with generally different teams, so I thought I'd take something different again, just to prove that she's killable with different types of teams. I've got Erlang Sheng and Pepper Flame to get their debuff on, which then gives the damage upon removal, so that's great in Equaliser War. Christine Day can then also activate that, so just have some options there. I have Sludges, mostly against that green thing on the enemy team who hits multiple times for the green tiles. Sorry for my cat meowing in the background. That's just, you know, normal for her. She loves being the center of attention and hates me, so she yells at me all the time. And now she's purring because she hates me, but she's happy while she's sitting on me. Lost my train of thought there. Sludges mostly against the green thing. The green thing hits multiple times for green tiles, so there was a good chance she was going to wipe herself out. Fizz Coil also hits all, so again, good chance he's going to wipe himself out, and I'm not getting that Wither. I've got Pepper Flame to counteract the Wither with her own growth, and Sha Wu just for some extra healing and to throw the dodge up if I needed it. All right, over to my fantastic viewers, for someone to throw some comments in on this one to explain my team. The reason I'm not taking that purple match on the left is because it was only going to charge Farah and Hunter. They have counterattack up, and I just didn't see the point in having those two charged, so I just thought I'd play with the board and try to get Dark Feather as well, because obviously that's what I'm aiming for, to use his damage with the other purples going off after him. Keeping in mind that just because I can explain my reasoning doesn't mean it's the right or best thing to do. Probably a good example of why I quite often enjoy taking 2 healers, especially if they can inflict some damage. I feel it just gives you a chance to stay alive long enough until you get what you need on the board and get things in the right sequence so you can fire your heroes when you need them. You notice in this battle there was quite a bit of holding off on Hunter at certain times because of the insanity. 2 healers with Hunter is fantastic as it also helps to get his insanity down if he's gone off once already. Couple of purples in this team, so again I'm just taking some yellows. I've got Charles and Hilda for some extra healing. I know Hilda may not get the burn effect and the healing from it because of the tunes, but anything extra is fantastic. She still hits as well and obviously adds the yellow tile damage. Fizz Coil to get the wither happening on the enemy team. Those tunes can hit hard along with Lemonwood. We've got Costume Jiao-Chan to heal and obviously steal Dark Feather's buff if that gets going. And we have Iga, who I've just recently limit broken, to throw his fiends out to hopefully pick them off if I need to. I love that multi-charge thing. If you've only got one, you might be able to use it to kill one of the enemy. Otherwise, you can just save him up until you've got enough to hit multiples. Damn, I was really hoping that Dark Feather wouldn't heal away that fiend. I do actually make a few silly errors from here on out, so I'm not going to pause it for all of them, but I would love to see someone drop some comments pointing out some of those errors. Holding off on firing Iga with just one fiend, as was obviously hoping to get some more yellows and get a couple of extra. So a bit of a red stack here against the 2 greens. We've got Brimstone and Cardinal both dropping the Fiends off, which will just stop them. They don't have heaps of healing. I've got Arco to protect against Rocket's Fiends and give me some minions, so that's good healing. We've got Pofit just for that defense down, which will trigger upon removal, and Ash as a red hitter. And because someone said they wanted to see Ash, so I deliver. Please note the distinct lack of me clicking on the yellow thing on the opposite team to actually understand what it does. That may have been important. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate the support. None of this could happen without you, so hats off to you. If you enjoy what I'm putting out, please remember, as always, to gently caress that subscribe button, give your kitty a scritch for me, and have a good one.